CCTV Camera World is proud to provide support for products purchased from our website. If you purchased your product from another vendor, please contact the vendor you purchased from for further assistance.
In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up Gmail email alerts from your security cameras, Inc., NVR, or DVR. Now, you could use another email service. However, that other email service would need to allow you to use SMTP authentication to send emails from your DVR or NVR. For example, you used to be able to use an Outlook or Hotmail account from Microsoft, but they recently ratcheted down their security protocols and no longer allow it. So we recommend using Gmail with an app password. Now, before I show you how to enter in those email settings, you're going to want to make sure that you have a Gmail account with an app password already set up. If you don't, pause this video, go to our website at cctvcameraroll.com, and look up our guide on how to create a Gmail account and an app password for that account. Since I already have those two things set up, I'll enter those settings into my email settings here in the DVR or NVR. Now, it's worth noting that you can follow this guide through the HDMI interface, which I'm showing you here, or in the web interface, and the settings are relatively the same. So to get to those settings, I need to hover my mouse to the bottom left-hand side of the screen, click the menu. Now, this is just the sub-menu. To get to the main menu, we need to click Setup and enter in the graphical user password. It's a backwards C, so I'm clicking, holding, and dragging my mouse and entering that password, and then releasing my mouse to log in. Under the network section, I need to click right on email. By default, email is disabled. Now note there is also an email schedule tab, in which case you can schedule email alerts for certain days and certain hours if you don't want them happening at certain times. And then we're going to enter our email settings to set up email alerts. So you need to first check it. Choose the encryption type of TLS. If you need to, pause this video at any time to set up the settings how I have them. For the SMTP port, we need to backspace 3 times to enter in the SMTP port of 587. Most service providers will use 587 for the SMTP port. The server for Gmail is SMTP. The dot is over here at the right-hand side. And gmail.com. The username is going to be your full email address. We're using ours, DroidCam Tech. The @ is reachable by clicking the Shift button. Shift again to get back down to lowercase. Dot again, and then com. Now here is the password. You may be tempted to enter your password to log into your email. You're going to need to use the app password that you created instead. So I'm going to enter in our app password. It should be 16 characters. It'll be 4 sets of 4 characters, in which case you'll put a space in between each set. Now, the neat thing about this is that you can click the eye icon to reveal the password and verify that you've entered it correctly. Because if you have an error, then it won't work. So make sure you do click the eye icon and verify that you've entered the app password correctly. Now you're going to give the sender a name. This is what will appear in your inbox for your recipient. And I'm just going to call it DVR space alerts. The receiver, you can enter in 3 email addresses to be receivers. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to use the email that we're using to send the alert. It's worth noting you may want to add the sender email if you're going to enter in multiple emails as a contact to avoid the DVR alerts going to your spam folder. I'm just going to enter in the single recipient and then click Apply. It saved my settings successfully, and now I need to click the Test button. It's testing email, and the test was successful. This means that I've entered in the server, port, username, app password, and receiver address correctly. So again, when you entered in these settings, you want to click Apply and then click Test, and then you should, in your recipient email box, see an email from your sender email with the name of DVR alerts. The last thing to show you is under the alarm and motion detection, or whatever alarm you have set up, you're going to want to make sure that the email alert option for the triggers is selected and enabled, and then click apply after you've checked it if it isn't. And that will cause now on my DVR, whenever motion occurs on my camera, it will send me an email alert. Hopefully this tutorial helped you set up email alerts with your Gmail account and your Security Cameras Inc. DVR or NVR. Thank you for watching.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.